So, Fintech in India is cutting edge, thankfully, and we are moving leaps and bounds. If I have to look at Fintech, there will be four specific parts to it. One is on the payments, second is on the lending. That's where the maximum action is, and that's where we are working on too. The other two parts, which have been slightly laggards, have been and are getting pulled up, is wealth and insurance. Each of its sectors, subsectors, present their own problems and opportunities for growth from a fintech standpoint. I think in specifically payments, we are looking at a duopoly kind of a situation in India, and we need to look at a broader base from market players in the sector, and that's the challenge that we have. From a lending standpoint, I think we have made tremendous progress with the help of the regulator in terms of stabilizing and creating guardrails from a lending standpoint. Wealth is all about data, and more data we have for the consumer, better we are able to service. And fintechs are always hungry for data on the consumer space. Lastly, insurance. Insurance is still a push product. We need to make sure we make it a pull product going forward. That's extremely important, and that's a challenge before us to achieve the goal of insurance for all by 2047. That means almost we need to grow by 21, 22 times in the next 23, 24 years from here onwards, which is tremendous growth and a challenge for all of us. So the new technologies that we are specifically adopting in fintech are more to do with data. Data is becoming the centerpiece of the entire tech enablement and tech transformation which is happening in fintech. More and more data that we have, we are able to service the customer, we are able to manage the frauds, or we are able to increase the frequency and or the throughput of transactions across. So that's one part of it. And the second part of it is creating an intelligence layer above the data, and that is using various algorithms, AI, Gen AI algorithms, which are getting used across the use cases in payments, fintech, across. I think the event is extremely well organized. We've made good friends with a lot of peers, and I think that's a significant takeaway, and also an appreciation of each other's use cases, which has come from a technology standpoint.